Inland Sports.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pep Fernandez from the Inland Sports Show. Right now, let's take a look at our Inland Sports Week 5 All-Stars, the final week of non-league action. Here we go. We got 5 good ones this week we're excited about. Here we go. The Week 5 All-Stars, Jeyquan Smith from Cajon. 234 all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns on a big win against Etowanda. And again, this is a guy who is a stud wide receiver, but Cajon trying him out at running back. It's going to be unbelievable. Sire Gaines, how about him at Orange Vista? 208 rushing yards. Yes, I said rushing yards for Gaines. He had 3 touchdowns like Jeyquan Smith. Gaines, a receiver, getting some time at running back and popping off right now. Speaking of running backs, at Roosevelt, Sir Warren, 142 on the ground, 3 touchdowns and a blowout win against Paraclete for Roosevelt. And the Mustangs get ready for Marietta Valley. Ooh, that is a good one this week in the land of the Big West, right? The Big West Conference. How about some 8-man football? Quarterback Trevin Adams for California School for the Deaf Riverside blowing out the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind this past Saturday evening. 291 through the air for Trevin Adams and 5 touchdown scores for the Cubs as they stay undefeated, a perfect 5-0. And we wrap things up with Showtime. Jaylen Patterson from Vista del Lago, 216 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. Also getting it done on the ground, rushing for 137 and 3 touchdowns in that game. Now, we talked about receivers going to running back and making plays. There is Gaines from Orange Vista. He helped the Coyotes stay undefeated. They are 5-0 after that 41-12 win against Paloma Valley, and Gaines looked great in that game. So they're going to be a real force. Listen, before the season began, we picked Rancho Verde to win the Ivy League. But right now, if you asked us right now, you'd have to say Orange Vista looks like the favorite to win that championship. But I will say, Eric Zomal, he comes, he brings out the best in his team when it matters the most. So we'll see if they can put things together in league play. Rancho Verde and Orange Vista will play in Week 10, the final week of the regular season. I'm still believing and holding out hope that could be it for a straight-up league title. That might happen. All right, and again, 8-man football. California School for the Deaf Riverside taking on the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind. We had that live on Riverside TV. Trevin Adams had some great touchdown tosses in this game. He was fantastic, as he has been all season long. He was great last year, too, leading them to that CIF Southern Section championship game. But the big win for the Cubs there, it was 84-8, the final score, posting a lot of points. If you've ever seen 8-man football, it's a lot of scoring. The field's a little bit shorter. The games are long. There's a lot of touchdowns. And the Cubs came out with that big win thanks to Trevin Adams, 5 touchdowns passing. And a couple other guys actually threw touchdowns as well. I think there were 7 different receivers that caught scores for the Cubs. So just a big win for them. So that's our Week 5 Inland Sports All-Stars. We will do this again next week as we really get into the teeth of league play. We've got some great games in the Ivy League, great games in the Big West. The Mountain Pass has some real juicy ones. Tockwitz in Paris, Liberty in West Valley. It's going to be a lot of fun in Week 6. And we will name our Week 6 Inland Sports All-Stars. So each and every week, if you're a coach out there or some way associated with a team, make sure you're sending us your stats. If we don't know about it, we can't make them an all-star. So please send us your stats each and every week to be nominated for this weekly award. And again, next week, Week 6, first week of league play, we'll do it all over again. My name is Pep Fernandez. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We just surpassed 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. We also have a thanks button on each of our videos if you'd like to throw a couple bucks our way to support our efforts to cover local sports here in the IE. I'm Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.